Tony Stewart climbed back into the chase for the Sprint Cup Championship race when he scored his first career victory at Auto Club Speedway in Sunday's Pepsi Max 400. Stewart, who led 27 laps, held off Clint Boyer and Jimmy Johnson on a 2-lap shootout to the checkered flag to pick up his second victory of the 2010 season. The win helped Stewart erase some of his deficit in the series point standings, and he leaves Fontana 107 behind leader Johnson with 6 races left in this year's chase.
Awesome day, obviously. I'll be honest, when I woke up this morning, I thought if we had a top 10 day, that was going to be good, and if we ran in the top 5 today, that was going to be an outstanding day. And it just shows how hard this guy works. Some of the crew guys and I, we were out. We went to a sprint car race last night, and went to a fair and rode rides last night, and I can tell where Darian was. He didn't go very far from his computer and from the engineers. I guarantee they were busy last night, and he told me this morning he found something that he was confident was going to be quite a bit different and better than yesterday, and he for sure didn't disappoint on that.
Boyer passed Johnson on the last lap to finish second in his first race without crew chief Shane Wilson, who was suspended for 4 races for violations following the chase opener at New Hampshire.
Had a good day all day long. I really was worried that this was going to be a major struggle, being without my crew chief, but Scott Miller and everybody filled in well, and I think it speaks volumes about Shane's preparation back to the shop.
Johnson led 22 laps and came home third to stretch his point lead to 36 over Denny Hamlin, who finished 8th. Jeff Gordon jumped 1 spot in the standings to 4th after he rebounded from a pit road speeding penalty on lap 156 to finish 9th. The day was punctuated with problems for several drivers in the chase. Last week's Kansas winner, Greg Biffle, suffered a blown engine early Sunday afternoon, and the momentum of last week's victory evaporated with his 41st place finish, which dropped him 2 spots to 10th in the standings. Kyle Busch, coming off last week's controversial David Rudiman incident in Kansas, also dropped 2 positions in the standings after he suffered an engine issue and was sidelined on lap 155. Carl Edwards fell 3 spots to 7th after he was the victim of a fuel pickup problem that plagued his effort early on Sunday and was saddled with a 34th place finish. And another Roush driver, Matt Kenseth, led early in Sunday's race, but also had an engine problem late in the event that relegated him to a 30th place finish. He now sits 11th in the standings, 241 points out of the lead. Be sure to check back with MotorRacingNetwork.com for the complete point standings and results following the race at Auto Club Speedway. And stay with us all week as we count down to Saturday night's Bank of America 500 at Charlotte Motor Speedway.